behind. Let's go.
What's up everybody, RBR Ron here. Welcome to the metal shop. Today what I want to present to you is we're working on an early Bronco here. The early Broncos have become a real specialty for us. This Bronco completely hand built by us. Basically put everything on jigs, put all the pieces together. I believe there's somewhere around like 75 to 80 pieces that we put together. Today I wanted to go over that with you guys, show you some of the things that we do and what differentiates us from some of the other Bronco builders out there. As you can see here in the engine bay, we do a lot of modifications. We drill a lot of holes, we weld up a lot of the holes. We make the modifications to take the new Gen 3 Coyote engines. Up there on the top is where the PCM is going to be for the Gen 3 Coyote. We get rid of the old school heater box and air vent system. So that's completely gone. That's an RBR special that we do. This hole right here will be completely covered. We make the modifications for the inner fender well, so we move those in about 2 to 3 inches. Also with the DeWitt's radiator system that we use with the condenser, it's a little bit bigger, so we make some modifications over here in the support area where we take away, we box it in, and then we'll weld it up for safety. The difference between us and some of the other builders out there is we spot weld our Broncos together. Very little is done by the human hand. We have a $30,000 spot welding machine that each spot weld produces about 1,500 pounds of clamping force. Welds are on the truck, rip them apart. I mean, it's solid. So we're not relying on the human hand to MIG weld this truck together. Every piece that we have on this truck is brand new. We fit them. Basically like a 3/16 gap for each panel, and we constantly go through it and add our own little mod. If you come down here, if you were at the early Bronco Fest with us in Tennessee, and we'll see you guys at the Super Celebration again this April, a lot of you guys that were opening and closing our doors asked a lot of questions like, how do you guys get your doors to work like that? How do they fit? And some of you actually bought some of the parts from us. So if you're in the need for some of the things that we use to get your doors to operate like ours, have them for sale, you can contact us, you can DM us, PM us, whatever you need. We have a striker system that we use, but we also 3D print a lot of our shims. And as you can see in here though, we got it completely spot welded together. And then on the inside of the truck, we have templates. So we know prior to selling the truck, we know exactly what the customer is demanding, what they want from us. We pre-drill everything. Once this truck leaves this metal shop, it'll go into the body shop. There'll be no drilling, there'll be no fitment of parts. Everything is pre-tested, pre-fit. This particular customer asked us for our custom hardtop. So the hardtops come boxes, undrilled, the spot welds from the factory. We make them ourselves so that they fit. Family roll bar. We kind of designed this on our own so that we don't need to move the glove box door over at all, and it does not affect your parking brake system. All of you guys that know about the roll bars that come down to the floor, you have a problem with your parking brake and you can't open your glove box door. So we've made those modifications so that now we don't need to move the glove box door over and you don't need to play with the parking brake system. We're doing our final fitment on the hardtop, work on the reinforcement, a reinforcement in here, because if you guys have known, when you tighten down your hardtop, you get more waves in it than the ocean. We put a reinforcement bar in there so that once we bolt it down, that can't happen. The roll bar is completely fitted. It's going to be drilled for, we put a cargo light system in our trucks, and the knob, your headlight knob to the left, boom, your cargo lights will go on and it lights it up. He's going to pre-drill everything there, and then it's going to come out of the truck and get its final weld. Why am I holding this? I don't know. We're going to cut our flares in. This truck is getting its flares. Drill for the fuel door. We have our own fuel system, which I think you can see right here, where we've made our own fuel system. This is our own fuel neck, I should say. And because a lot of the earlier ones that we were doing, we couldn't fit it. The nozzle would go in there and that would give like a back purge. So we made our own system. You know, I'm very tough on my guys, and they understand what I expect from them. And every build that comes into here leaves with the same quality. A line of quality that you're gonna expect, and I expect from myself and from my employees. So this is one of our builds. It's pretty much done. It's on its way to the body shop. And we got 3 more right after this. We're gonna start building 3 of them right in a row. So we're very grateful for our customers and everybody that's come into the shop and seen us online. You know, we've we've exploded. So we're very appreciative and blessed for that. And if anybody has any questions about how we build it, or if you're interested in building something with us and you want to come in and see it, please come on by. But it's going to be a big 2022 here for us, for RBR. So see you soon.
All right, we got a 1965 Chevy Corvette. We yanked this 350 small block engine out of here. We're prepping the engine bay to get painted. It's getting a brand new 350, this time with fuel injection. That way it runs a little bit nicer, has a little bit more power, and get you down the road quicker. Original paint, burgundy. Original windshield, actually. This has never been out of the car before. We're gonna reseal it and put it back in, try to keep everything nice. It's getting brand new wheel, brand new tires, new suspension, 5-speed manual, a whole new dash, original instruments of the car. Clean them up nice, made them look good. Original radio, perpendicular to the car, unlike every other car you see. That's so they can make it narrower, so they can make it lighter. We're working on today.
We got a 1967 Camaro here. We're putting the belt moldings on here, so it's all sealed up for the weather. Getting it together. It's got all new interior, all carpets, new glass going in, and she's almost ready to get the exhaust, suspension, and get everything ready to roll. Getting a new convertible top. Yeah, I'm Brett. That's the RBR.
That's it.
Peace out.
Oh, what up, D-Flow? Today we're doing some tedious work. Wanted to stick, not to laminate, so we'll get all the glue off. So when we glue the new interior carpet in, it'll stick. This is a 66 Corvette convertible. Getting ready to go back on the chassis once we get the black sprayed in here. It's just about ready for final paint. So we're gonna do the black on here, we're gonna get it on the chassis, paint the underneath, paint the engine compartment. It's called Street Rod Black. It's a single stage direct to metal black. Used on metal, fiberglass, plastic, whatever you want, and gives a nice semi-gloss black. One step. But come on down. Say hi to Kay. Right out of the baker yet. Got a 69 Corvette. Somebody had painted this prior. Nothing matched. The hood was a different color. The headlight doors are a different color. Obviously, the customer didn't want to see it that way, so took it apart, painted the whole nose, blended into the doors, so now the whole car matched nice. We'll bake it for like 40 minutes at 165. Tomorrow we'll polish it. Rare big block, AC. Chrysler World, you call it a 6-pack, but it's a 3x2. It's 3 2-barrel carburetors. Tri-power, some people call it. Pretty rare car, nice car. So getting this ready to go, and on to the next.
Yeah, man. So today, one of the doors for this, nicknamed this one the Hulk. We sanded this one down 800, right back up to 5,000. And then now I'm pretty much polishing it up and making sure everything is nice and flat and looking good for the customer. I'm on a mix between Manzana and my little Rupas, little secret sauce. But that's on the compound stage, so we just want to rip it up and make sure that everything is nice and flat. On this side, you can actually take a look. Basically just compounded, and I'm gonna just leave it at compound right now because we're gonna go through the assembly stage. But big guy's next, about to finish the rest of the body and call it a week.
Right, plastic work on the 1970 Dodge Charger. We're ready to start the roof once I'm done with the back, and then we're gonna rip apart the nose. Still going on the rotisserie with it. We're gonna do all the underneath. You know, the motor's coming out, that's getting all redone. Work down to 80 for spray poly. Just 80 grit, and then we spray poly. So it has good adhesion, so the poly sticks good. It'll be nice when it's done, that's for sure.